Two, three, go.
Welcome all. This is Sarzac, the necromancer, improv story time. Chapter. Alright. Yes, this is the chapter 2 of Sarzac, the story time. But there's also 2 side stories out there, and give a brief interview of what's been going on. So far, since it has been months since I've updated this story. Sadly. Um they're Sarzac and they are trying to build a basically an adventurers guild. A guild that's main purpose is protect the entire planet. Training warriors, training people, help towns, like a big mercenary unit, but for the secret purposes to save the world in case shit happens. Um World is facing a threat at the moment, and Lunar ended up taking off the planet. Go find ways to control her power before she goes nuclear. Um Sarzac was one of Lunar's lovers, um, and the only actual serious lover that he had. So they had kind of like a friction because he found out who she really. He ended up breaking up with her. They decided because they found out that there were forces working for the planet, or at least put the planet in a sexual um thing of chaos. They're fighting back by making an official worldwide Adventures Guild that bows to literally no country. Once you become a part of the Adventures Guild, once you get like past like the mid ranks of the Adventures Guild, to go higher, you must actually swear loyalty to the government bot or to the protect the entire planet. You go from being just a basic mercenary, a full on um protector of the world. But that being said, it's still pay reward. You do more work you do, the more work you get paid. But once you get past a certain point, you actually get a little bit of a paycheck, regardless what you do, depending on things. And it's also separated. It's gonna be like an umbrella thing. There's gonna be the Adventures Guild's gonna be the coverall, where you have the individual guilds like the which ain't really just the individual parts. Like there's going to be a trade and merchant that going to be worldwide. There's going to be a craft that helps bring out crafting throughout the entire world, plus making weapons and stuff for rewards and stuff for, and all of them are going to be bouncing off of each other. And then you're going to have like the mercenary side. Then you're gonna have the school. The school is there just to keep people from dying. You have a 12-year-old that's been sitting on the side of the street doing nothing. They can recruit them throughout the Adventures Guild to actually train them to do something with their life. And another thing under this umbrella of, they're also going to try to do an actual school for anybody willing through it. That's actually going to be like educate half educational, half learning how to defend yourself. So the general concept of what they're wanting to do is to make a way to protect the planet without putting pressure on any government, because it'll be working with all government, but also in the best interest of the entire globe. Like, if one government wants to go to war with another government, it's not part of the Adventures Guild leeway. If somebody wants to do that, they would either have to drop out or find other ways to contribute without contributing. We'll go into that a little. Another thing they're wanting to do is also make a information network and able to actually to defend the planet and to actually bring out and actually start solving some of the crimes and stuff, because right now it's like any mid world kinda, where they have technology to be able to spread, which is part of the reason why they're doing this, because um Sarzac's going to create the technology to be able to actually have a network of communication across the entire globe and whatnot. This is also to help spread peace too, because one of the main purposes of the biggest and main purpose of the Adventures Guild is to protect the world against the monsters people live in, and allowing them to do it themselves. If that makes any sense. Well, they are group Sarzac, um, Doctor's Day, the half dragon, and the demi goddess finally get to the castle of the Holy Empire. This wasn't their first choice to start with, but something kind of drew them an opportunity and everything. So they did what they had to do. The basically in a magical carriage at the moment. Real magic, not just technology. Uh the Sarzac looked out the window. This big castle. You were white, a wall directly it, and of course there's, but the way that they have it, that's a little bit awkward. It's up there on hill type thing. Then you have gates and stuff around there, which are at the bottom. And then the actual city is about 10 miles away, circular, around the bottom tier to go up. And so you have all this woodland. Basically, how you use it is you just pass through the town and roughly probably about 5 6 miles of woodlands to see this big old wall that's about um 40 feet high, to see this rock formation. At the very top of the rock formation, see this very super white castle, whiter than snow, like so white that the sun bouncing off of it almost burns you white. It's almost magical on how white it is. Sarzac whistles. I can't. Sorry. Ow. That's vaguely familiar, but beautiful. Looks over at the. So, is there anything that you can tell us about the ruler of the Holy Empire? Yeah, the goddess. Doctors say spits out the water that. Oh, what? Yeah, she's full blown goddess. Why do you think we're called the Holy Empire? Duh. Sarzac chuckles. It's like he's not gonna expect me to like try to like worship her or anything. No, not that type of goddess. Yes, she does. People do worship her. How you gain part of your divinity, but it's a long story that frankly don't have time or want to get into at the moment. Especially since you're going to see her yourself. And probably not going to be that happy with me. Because even though what you're wanting to do will end up probably is actually kind of the exact same thing that the Holy Empire wanted to begin with. But yeah, I mean, it's actually even a miracle that she's here at the moment. It does go from several several different places, and her sons even went. Surprisingly, it's he's old as dirt too. Very all right. We don't need to about yeah. So she got us, Sarzac. This is why do you gonna be pissed off at you? Oh, because she absolutely despises necromancer, bloody core. What? Sarzac says, yeah, she like as soon as she had about 50% chance that she's gonna try to attack you right off the bat. You could have led with that before we even came here. I mean, we could have found a different party. No, for what you guys are wanting to do, you need the two lead figures to actually convince her, or she'll always think that you're lying for some sort. So I take it she's from a different planet. Don't say. So she has to different planet. Yeah, the whole universe out there. I thought you already knew that. I'm it. The person you were sent to train has traveled multiple different planes of it, let alone different planets. What? What? I'm being blown from. Sarzac, yeah, it's better to explain. He like hits him like with a taps him, knocks him out for a second. Doctor Saywick, that fucking hurts. What the fuck did you do to me? Just explained everything I knew about different planets, how different empires and effect. So status plan, blah 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 blah. Yeah, general knowledge about the universe. That way, you're not going in blind. In case I get obliterated a couple times. Couple times. No. Had heat cultivate mortal or something? For somebody that cultivators are well started out as a you know what? You need to just both of you need to shut up and look pretty. Or both sounding no, I'll show you pretty in it. Young. I I am thousand. I've lost just this planet alone. Oh yeah, that does make. Oh, they were going back and forth. Evidence. They finally get to the gate. They talk the lifestyle and stuff, and one of the biggest purposes of bringing both of them is on every cross find way to protect the but letting the actual population themselves guidance protect them protect somebody for them never going to plus I also didn't want to go through different things. One of the major laws throughout the or throughout the galaxy underdeveloped planet let them get to a certain point galactic affairs. Well, there's several things that go into that and go all of that right when you start getting through lunar um that's going to come more play than general adventure. But anyway, Kimi Goddess jumps out of the wagon, flies up to the top of the wagon, says this really weird language. It's basically open up. I am Kimi Goddess, blah 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 blah. Mean about matter at what planetary or planetary protection our planet. And as soon as they actually get there, grabs a guard, whispers in her, her ear, playing the situation. The guard just, oh, they walk into a cavern. Doctor says, like, and they see this little white capsule. And Dr. Zay's eyes, like this white pillar, has the door open. I mean, all the way up there? Taps him. I very much doubt that. For elevator. Magical pad down, up, inside the side. There's a bunch of different types of elevators. Awesome, mate. What? Doctor said, don't listen to her. Are you sure your patron god Loki stops for a second? Oh, never mind. Let's get up here. No, my god, ain't our goddess Sarah. And he has like this little flashback of the girl he actually had a huge thing for before it lasted a blip that across the stars. Of course, for home world, apparently halfway across the galaxy, never been back to Earth. Well, they both walk onto the capsule, and this little rune shows bottom. On the glass, the Demi goddess types in a code that nobody can really see, and then start gradually raising up just um floor, looking down to see pad, realizing they end up going up into for about 30. Like, Sarzac, go any faster? Shit, none of us are actually. Yeah, I'm even the closest person to. This shit's slow. We'll be there in a minute. We're actually 30 minutes. Like, Sarzac's actually starting to get really irritated at this point. It's me, goddess, laughing off. Oh, and by the way, I'm calling her a demigoddess because I don't exactly remember what her name was. It's back to it later, but yeah, that's the reason why I'm calling her. Finally, get up to the floor. Gate looking about 10 tall starts gradually back on you. Guys better hurry to get off here. The floor disappears. As soon as she says that, the floor starts gradually disintegrating. So they both jump to Stacy is beautiful throne room. They have like or not world pyres all that side. Um some angels stuff on what they think it's holy other seats everywhere on fires. Really beautiful. As Sarzac looks vaguely for massive wave of magic hits all three of them. Sarzac kind of steps in off of Doctor's. What the fuck is the meaning of this? With a very loud bravo vibration speaking. How dare you bring a fucking necromancer into these hollow halls? Damn Jimmy goddess, you better explain yourself. Kind of crackles up us. Really want to see my wrath? Calm down, please. You really think I would bring these people up here without an actual reason? I know how much you dislike. Soon as she said that, Sarzac eyes bulge. Says, Kiara? What the fuck are you doing here? How do you know? Alright, before we do any. He actually kind of shut her up for a sec. Which nobody that's not an actual god should do. Uh, there's two questions I need answered before we can do anything. And these two questions will also you'll figure out the impossible. For one, Did Earth survive? Was that fucking necromancer piece of shit killed? Her eyes went wide. Excuse me? I did not fucking stutter. Did Earth survive? Yes? How do you know what Earth is, even? Oh, thank. But was the necromancer killed? Please, God said that you actually killed. Yes. I mean, necromancer was defeated. And come to find out, the major person who actually helped defeat the necromancer was one of the gods that actually lived on that. Okay, thank God. But how do you even know about them? All right, I do have one more question, but it's: you ever go back to your home planet? So, growl. Explain to me how you know about Earth, and why would you want a fellow necromancer to be dead? Because he was a piece of shit that was destroyed not the only the lives of my people, of my planet, but almost destroyed your own planet with as many leeches and shit he left behind. You're, wait, you're from Earth? Yes, I am from Earth. And I do not know what happened throughout that final battle. Was he eliminated? Yes. Uh, Darkwing Necromancer was killed. Surprisingly, it really did take me and a another god actually kill him. But yes, he was killed. Oh, thank God. Why didn't you go home? Did kick me out, but a kicked off world. They abandoned them. Say an outer worlder had to come and save them. That their own princess just took off like a coward. Hold on. Do you have any protection on magical that would search going on and change it about different frequencies and magic stuff? No, you should be able to. Why? Sarzac pulls up a skeleton um bag. She got very upset with about to like calm down. Does this like gesture this that pushing directly into the skeleton, which all the bones from the skeletons going all the way around to make it look like. picture. Hip bone at the very bottom, the head at the very top, two bright red eyes, mouth, the hip bone looking like a directional, where all the other bones in the body were moving around. He presses magic into this skeleton, and a picture comes up of the world leader of her planet. Her eyes go wide. Do you know who I am? The guy, he knows exactly does been leader of the world since he actually came back thousands, 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 kicked off world and ended up finding a way to get divinity and yada yada yada. Hello, Sarzac. Name what? Oh. Why is Sierra Mist banned from the Princess Mist? Why was she banned from the fucking planet? In a rare moment of pure rage coming off the when you actually see person kind of looked like covered in fur, wearing human clothes, human covered in fur, a type D, and a hound face. Here a mist as he or why would we let her that traitor come back? Traitor! You realize, you dumb shit, the girl I used to always talk about, the one that actually set my path on more of a straight and narrow. Fuck, the only reason why I'm even halfway able to save your fucking world was all due to her. And she saved my own planet. And you're telling me that the planet, you banned her from the planet when she was trying to slay the necromancer that caused all the problems. Begin with a extra amount. How fucking dare you? When even I explained to you what fucking happened, and you still ban your own fucking princess from the world. And don't give me that it's classified bullshit, because we all know how the entire fucking thing about me and my minions have spread all over the fucking planet through backward channels and shit. So let me ask again, why was she banned from the dog looked like he was having blood drink from his mouth and some of his eyes. Sarzac was pissed. Kira's eyes were going wide as she was debating in her mind. The person was fucking unlikely. This person should have been. So please enlighten who the fuck gave the order to ban her from the planet. She. Wait. Yeah. Without her, I would be dead. You would not fucking exist. And you should fucking know about her because I talked about her non fucking stop. He didn't realize it was her as he was pushing it out with a growl. Didn't know that the traitorous princess that left her fucking people. Well, that's because at the time of she left the planet, weren't even barely around then, for one. Two, actually, no, you weren't even born yet. Your race wasn't even born yet. So how the fuck do you get off saying that she was a traitor when she did everything in her power to try to protect both worlds for trying to slay the fucking thing that destroyed her own? Killed her father, mutilated her fucking mother, stealing her fucking power, and you're telling me she's banned from the planet? I mean, shit, she's even a goddess now. So if she really wanted to fucking go there, I wouldn't fucking stop her. He did not realize. Oh, for goodness sake, let him go without hurting the poor man. Make sure it's known. Look dead in the eyes of the president. She don't get fully unbailed out. Don't from anyone. Savior of my world. I will unleash hell on your planet. Do you understand me, President Neo? Or should I say, underground president? Yes, I understand. I don't express. I'm sorry for pleasing you. Do better, better than toward the Well, since it saved our world better, created a whole bunch of accidents. Proper played all killing all the killing or curing all the zombies. Shit, we downright tried to worship God, but you stopped that shit. Still kind of. I don't need to last thing. I know. OP. All right. Closing the channel for the band. Exactly who I spoke of. Person who saved. Understand, sir. Wolf to you. Really? Dude smiles and ain't no. Yes, I am not. I did not die. No, I fucking. But how I live. Wait, that Sarzac. I that's romance. Necromancer power higher galaxy. Me, mortal. How is that wrong? Look at yourself. Jimmy got us with background idol. With him? Yes. Do. How are you alive? Basically, after I got blasted in the stomach, I landed structure. Where I got feet time, God knows how long. Really growing slowly, forward, tend to grow back again. that that very act half the demi, more than half the braided them as my flesh started turning that were supposed to be. Somebody found me, brought me back. Whole story of fixing the world, me accepting who I am, what I allowed me powers. Wait, which sucks. Essentially, mortal without being cultivated divinity. Because, well, from or this universe. So, yeah. Want more detail? Of course, she got the words out of her mouth. Fell to her knees. Opened. Holy. And then, like me now. What? You know, you have a really bad way of describing. How was I supposed to know that you the goddess of that, or the. I explained to him exactly who you were. I shouldn't have made a. Got up. What, you dead? Both hands were fucking. And then next second, fucking strikes his fucking side of his head nearly. No. It ripped his fucking head off of his shoulders, blood squirting that way for seconds. Head started. That fucking hurt. Damn. How could you not tell me you were alive? I didn't even know you were alive. You yourself. That has been thousands of years ago. You, how the fuck were you trying to? You're Yes, and I've ever loved over 100 I've been alive. I would finally grab some. Like, Ash of the universe. Boom, 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 cracking. Ow! I still feel pain. Ow! And that is where I'm going to end this right now. We're already getting close to going to update. Really going to try to update everyone. More than likely, I am going to starting a new story that will be on Twitter. Um, that is going to be a little active in my app by doing. Check me out at backslash drummer or some check me out on all the this is also based Sarzac is also based off Twitch stream that originally did my first improv bit. I gave him his own and com Sarzac. He also um Sarzac played a lot of retro, a little bit of everything in channel from do. Just finished up all the RP um Friday, Saturday he finished all the whatnot. Badass stream. Definitely every 4 likes while following off. And also check out my X where I put at the moment. I so peace out everybody. Made it here. Fucking amazing. Part of the fucking amazing. Don't let anybody tell you different. Peace out. Have fun